Kaylee's Anthony's remains have been found. The mystery about where that little girl is solved. Her mother locked up and accused of murder. But another mystery in this case tonight. How is her mother, Casey, paying all of those experts and her team of attorneys to defend her? Well, no doubt that kind of defense isn't cheap. We still don't know how the team of lawyers and experts are getting paid or if they ever will. But we do know if Casey is convicted, her legal team won't be raking in the dough. No Baez book deal, and for the rest, no movie money to be made. Here's what we're looking at so far for attorneys in this case. Jose Baez, he's been with her since the beginning. Lena Kenny Bodden, famed defense attorney for record exec Phil Spector. Jose Luis Garcia, Jonathan Kaysen, and Mike Walsh, Terrence Lenneman, if the death penalty goes back on the table. And that's not all. There are also several scientific experts working Casey's case. First on Fox, Shannon Butler live in the newsroom with more on why Casey's team can't profit from her story. Shannon.
Well, Karina, the law doesn't actually let them. It's protection for the client. Let's face it, cases like this one can break or make a lawyer's career. And in the Casey case, Jose Baez has gained national attention, no doubt. If he does win, he will be one of the hottest attorneys in town. And to be one of the richest attorneys in town, well, he'll have to get her off scot-free.
Morning, guys. I have nothing to say.
The question is out there.
Are you necessarily going to do what's in Miss Anthony's best interest or what's going to get you on TV the most?
That's what criminal defense attorney Richard Hornsby says needs to be asked of the entire defense team. And bloggers are asking, how is Casey's defense getting paid now, and what will be the payment later? We learned today under Florida law, Baez can't tell nor sell his story if his client is convicted.
If Miss Anthony is convicted of anything, Mr. Baez and anybody that's worked on her defense would be unable to ever speak publicly about either what she said, what they talked about, or how their defense was prepared. And if they did, they could be sued.
It's thanks to the attorney-client privilege. There are two ways, however, to go public with what he knows. Baez could make money off what he knows if she's acquitted of all charges and gives him permission. Or he could make some dough on his story if she has him thrown out on a non-sufficient counsel claim. Why all the rules? Well, because the law wants to make sure the attorneys are working in their client's best interest and not on their own. Hornsby says, frankly, any deal is not due diligence for Casey.
Unless these people are truly doing it pro bono, there is probably some questionable things that have gone on regarding the compensation.
Now, there has been no complaints filed against Baez in the way he's been handling this case financially. It is also improper, according to Florida law, to sign any financial deals to pay for the defense with media outlets for Casey or for Baez interviews down the road. Now, this does not mean that anyone else, like George or Cindy Anthony, it means that they can sell their story and give the money to Baez for Casey's defense. That is, in fact, allowed under law. Now, we did call Baez for comment, and his office said we'd have to call his spokesperson. We will, of course, do that.
Shannon, thank you so much. Well, with the question of whether Baez will be able to profit off of Casey coming into play, we decided to do some digging and found two other cases where this question was raised. In the case of Charles Manson, his attorney could not profit from his trial because he was found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder. But in the 1995 O.J. Simpson murder trial, O.J.'s attorneys could profit because Simpson was acquitted of the murders.